Hi, I'm Bethany Tusky of Tusky Dressage, and I hope you guys are all doing well right now. I know a lot of you are stuck at home right now and maybe missing out on your regular lessons and clinics and shows. So now is really a great time to focus on learning. And so I wanted to share with you some of the books that I have really enjoyed reading and recommend them to you as something that you can do if you're looking for ways to pass the time and maybe still be able to further your horsemanship while you're stuck at home and not able to ride as much, if at all, and just not getting those normal opportunities that you get. So I'm going to go through a couple books here. The first one is this awesome little book. This is Zen and Horse Riding by Tom Nagel. And this is an awesome book. I recommend this book to anyone that rides a horse. Tom really dissects the rider's seat and the anatomy of the rider's seat. And here's my kitty. And he talks about the muscles that are used, including the psoas muscle, which is not very often talked about, but is very important to developing that correct seat. And it gives you some exercises that you can do to work on your seat. So definitely check this one out if you haven't read this one before. It's an awesome little book. Next we've got Gallop to Freedom, and this is by the original trainers of the show Cavalia, Frederick Pignon and Magali Delgado. And this talks a lot about their training philosophy, the way that they work with their horses, how they're able to bond with their horses the way that they do, and the liberty work that they do with their horses. So great book on developing a better relationship with your horse, and I think that's something that we all want to do. So check that one out. Next, we've got a couple dressage focused books. This is Dressage for the New Age by Dominique Barbier. And this one is kind of a great introduction into the idea of classical dressage and some of the things that we talk about in classical dressage that maybe you haven't talked about in your other lessons, or if you've done more competitive style. Some of the things that he talks about in this book is the rider's mindset and using visualization and your energy levels and your intention and those kinds of things to have a greater influence on your horse so that you don't have to do as much physical work, whether it's with the reins or with your leg or that kind of thing. He also talks about creating a good balance in your horse, developing a connection with your horse, and some of the ways that you can do that using work in the hand and lunging and groundwork to set yourself up to be successful when you ride your horse. So check this book out. Like I said, it's kind of a good introduction to some of the things that are a little bit different in classical dressage that we really focus on. Next book is Dressage and Lightness by Sylvia Locke. And this is an awesome book, very detailed. She goes through a lot of different exercises, from simple exercises such as circles and serpentines, all the way up through piaffe and passage, and describes in detail what is going on during those movements, what you should be focusing on as the rider, and also what your horse may be feeling or struggling with or experiencing as you're going through each of the movements. So awesome book to kind of further your understanding of the how and the why of all of the different dressage movements that we do. Next one is Reflections on Equestrian Art by Nuno Oliveira. And don't let your 2-year-old get a hold of your book, otherwise it will end up looking like mine. But anyway, Another great dressage book. Nuno is one of the great dressage masters of our time period, and very focused on lightness and purity of the movements. And this book gives a lot of insights into his training philosophy. Check that one out. And the last one I've got, this is my own book, so super excited. This is officially being released on April 4th, but because of everyone being quarantined right now and stuck at home, I've been able to release it early, so it's actually available now on Amazon. And this book just talks about some of the life lessons that I've learned working with horses over the years, and how those have influenced my life and my relationship with God and my spiritual growth. Like I said, it's available now. It's actually at a special discounted rate for early release, so check that out. And I will put links up for all of these videos, or for all of these books, so that you can go ahead and find those and order a copy if you want. And why don't you go ahead and let me know in the comments what books you enjoy reading and you would recommend to people during this time where we're all kind of stuck at home and looking for alternative things to do.